Good morning, one and all. Welcome to this week's episode of Tooth Teacher Tuesday, another oral pathology corner specifically. As of the day of this posting, we are just a couple days away from Thanksgiving here in the U.S., so I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and hope it's a time filled with family and friends and other loved ones and lots of food and football and fellowship. But enough about that. On to today's topic, which you've got to thinking about this because we're rolling right into cold and flu season and lots of different bugs going around. The usual cold and flu and COVID and all sorts of lovely bugs going around right now, aren't there? But today's topic is a little bit less common one, but one that's on the rise, unfortunately, and that is the measles. And for those who aren't familiar with measles, it's a very preventable virus. For a long time was almost all but eradicated here in the U.S., but due to a number of factors, we are seeing a rise in measles, and usually it's something that we'll see in children, can occur in adults, but usually seen in children, and it mimics a lot of the symptoms of other viruses like the flu. You start out with fever and body aches and coughing, runny nose, all the lovely stuff. But it can turn a lot more serious, even more serious than the flu. The reason for bringing this topic up, though, on a dental video series is because it has one distinguishing feature that is seen in the mouth, and that is about 3 or 4 days into the virus's cycle. Typically start to see on the inside of the mouth, usually on the inside of the cheeks, sometimes on the roof of the mouth, see these little bluish white dots. And those are pretty specifically symptomatic for measles. And over time, those little blue-white dots fade and kind of turn more to a red area. And then once the virus has cleared it, it all goes away. But that is kind of one distinguishing feature of measles versus other viruses that help to diagnose it. And so, beyond that, again, measles, like most viruses, once you've got it, really just treatment is palliative care, treating the fever and all the other symptoms. But like most diseases, the key is prevention. So, we talked a while back about mumps, which often gets lumped together with measles and rubella because they're all combined into the MMR vaccine, measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. Which, again, I know there's a lot of controversy out there about vaccines, and that's not something I'm wanting to get into, but only to say that there is vaccines out there for measles, and they are effective, but beyond that, I don't really want to get into the controversy surrounding vaccines. So, but yeah, again, prevention is key, especially with how devastating measles can be to small children. So that's about all there is to the topic, though. Hope you found this useful, and otherwise I'm going to sign off, and hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on next week's Tooth Teacher Tuesday.